Yo, peace, y'all. Yo, it's Lashy in the guard. I'm back at y'all. Yo, check it. Today, I just wanted to do this video a little bit different. You know what I mean? But I'm going to just take y'all on a little vibe with me. And usually I don't get personal like this, but I'm going to take y'all on a little vibe with me. This video here, I titled it, Growing Up in New York City. You know what I mean? It's some real ill spots in New York City, you feel me? Because I grew up in the whole New York, where I ran through the whole New York, you know what I mean? All 5 boroughs, New York City, you know what I mean? Check it out, though. But, like, growing up in New York is real ill. Like, so far, it's been a crazy experience. And I really love it, you know what I mean? They say New York is a city so nice, they named us twice. That's why they call it New York, New York. You feel me? Dig me? And I'm just representing my city how I'm supposed to. But, you know what I mean? Like, growing up in New York was real ill because, like, Harlem, that's a special place. Like, you know what I mean? Harlem is just unique within itself. You know what I mean? Because I was birthed in Harlem. So, you know what I mean? Harlem is mad ill. Like, I was like on 119th Street, close to Morningside. You feel me? And shit out there was mad ill. Like, I had a crazy experience out there. Like, there was times that, like, I used to go see my godmother on rest in peace to Hazel and Mr. White. They was beautiful. But, like, I used to go see my godparents on 116th and between 7th and 8th. You know what I mean? And I lived on 119th. You feel me? So I used to go over there and fuck with me and Marky and all of that. I'm talking about I'm young, you know what I mean? But, like, it was crazy because we used to, if you ever been to Harlem, you know it's all stoop, especially back in the days, you feel me? Like some real brownstone stoop shit. And we used to be climbing on the shit and sliding down. Like, the stoop had like a little banister, but it was all like cement, most of them, and most of them shits was smooth as fuck. You feel me? So we used to be sliding down that shit, and then we started playing like tag. I'm like maybe 5, 6, but it was crazy. Like, you know what I mean? We running all the way down the block and then jumping from stoop to stoop to stoop to stoop to stoop. Some crazy ill shit. But yo, I remember, like, when I was coming up, there was this cat that lived across the street. His name was Juan. Mad fly nigga, you know what I mean? And, like, especially in the mind of a young dude, and I'm just telling you from my experiences, because I was a fly young dude too, because my godparents kept me right and my parents kept me right as they could. But yo, like, this nigga was super duper fly. Like, he stayed jiggy all the time, and I was just like, oh shit. And, like, at this time, like, probably 7, 8. But, you know, I had my little hustles. My godfather, they used to fuck with the numbers or whatever, like the street numbers. And my godfather was known for having mad trap. Like, he had mad bank. Like, every time, him and my grandfather was the two, like, biggest niggas in my family that was getting money. You feel me? And I'm talking about legal money or whatever the fuck they was doing, but they wasn't doing no drug shit as far as I know. You know what I mean? None of them, nah, they wasn't with that shit. But look, this how you know when old niggas is fly and they keep money. And a lot of niggas can relate to what I'm saying. Yo, dig this here. My godfather, he reached in his shirt pocket, put out a crazy knot, like hundreds and 50s and a little bit of 20s, and break somebody or something or pay something in front of me, you know what I mean? And then in his pockets, the nigga had crazy more guap. And look, my grandfather, the nigga used to rock mad plaid shirts with corduroys, like brown corduroys or beige and brown plaid shirt, and nigga had brown suspenders, and he reached in his shirt pocket and just get mad dough, you know what I mean? And I'm like, damn, these niggas got way more than my pops and my uncles. These niggas is serious with they shit. And that's how you gotta be, because you gotta establish your shit and keep focused. You feel me? Dig me? And it's just some real G shit I'm telling you. I'm just giving y'all a little part of me, just some experiences about growing up. For those who's just tuning in, Lashing the God, keep low the company. Make sure y'all subscribe to this channel. Make sure y'all subscribe to this channel. And do me a favor, hit the like button. You know the channel is KEEP/LO. That's keep low. You feel me? Well, anyway, and then like when I got up to the Bronx, yo, it was super duper crazy. Like, look, I moved into Edenmore Projects. I'm probably like 7.5, 8. Yo, we in that motherfucker. It was crazy nice at first until I seen my first body laying on the corner, walking my moms and pops. Just hear some shots ring off. This nigga just laying there. Like, you know, they got me up out of there quicker. Then when we was coming back through, I seen a nigga laying under the white sheet. And I'm like, bro, like, what the fuck? You know, I don't really know what the fuck, but because it wasn't like nigga had internet and shit like the kids today. So my parents kept me shielded from certain shit. But just my own intelligence and my ingenuity had me knowing, like, something went fucked up. The way my parents rushed me, I heard the little shots. I had little little cap guns and shit. So I already knew, you feel me? And that's the first time I seen a nigga like twisted out. And I'm like, oh shit, this shit serious up here. But yo, I'm gonna give y'all some more shit on growing up in New York City. I want to do a part 2 to this because I ain't gonna get through how I ran through all the boroughs and different experiences that I dealt with. But I'm just giving it to y'all raw, you know what I mean? And just my advice to anybody that's running through New York or anywhere else, the main thing is to stay focused with yourself and your surroundings. You feel me? Yeah, these Gucci joints looking proper, but I ain't with all that shit. But yo, check it, listen. Stay focused with yourself and your surroundings, and also make sure that you just be on point with your shit. You feel me? And just definitely stay on focus to everything that's going on around you in your proximity everywhere you go. You feel me? This Lashing the God, the company's keep low. And I'm going to give y'all a part 2 to this video of growing up in New York. I might even do the shit later today. You know what I mean? I just got some shit going on. So holler back at me. Keep low the company. Get your keep low merchandise. I got the keep low shirts in every color and all that. And just fuck with me for real. You know what I mean? And to all of y'all, I wish y'all peace and prosperity. Love is love. This Lashing the God. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to do part 2 and part 3 to growing up in New York City. Peace, y'all.